Good morning, students. In our previous video, we have completed the topic conventional signs and symbols. Today we will see the colors. So I told you every map has a language. To understand a map easily, we have to understand the language of the map. So every map has colors, direction, sign, symbol and scale. This is known as the language of map. So today we will see the colors. So blue color in map shows the water bodies like oceans, rivers, seas and lakes. Green color in map shows plains and lowlands. Brown color in map shows the mountains and the yellow color shows the plateaus. So if we see different colors in the map, every color shows something. Like blue color shows the water bodies, green color shows the lowlands and plains, brown color shows the mountains and the yellow color shows the plateaus. So, different colors are used to show the various landform on a map. Map usually follow the same pattern of colors. Water bodies like ocean, rivers, seas and lakes are shown in the blue color on a map. Green color depicts the plain and lowlands. Mountains and the highlands are shown in the brown and plateaus are marked in yellow. This key is used in every country of the world. See the map showing the scheme of colors is used. See the map on page number 14, physical maps of India. So this map shows the physical features of India. Like brown color shows in the map mountains, light green color shows the plains, dark green color shows the coastal plains, pink color shows the plateaus and the yellow color shows the deserts. So in the physical map of India, we will see the physical features of the India. Right? Physical map shows the physical features, geographical features of the India. See the next map, that is political map of India. So political map shows us international boundaries, state boundaries, country capital and state capital. So with the help of conventional sign and symbols, we can understand the political map. If we understand the different lines that shows something, if we understand the language of the map, in this way we will understand the political map of India. And the third map is thematic map. Thematic map shows us the annual rainfall of India. So there are three types of maps given in our book. First one is physical map of India, which shows the geographical features of India. Second one, political map of India. With the help of these political map, we will see the international boundaries, state boundaries, country capital and the state capital. And the last one is thematic map, which shows us the annual rainfall in centimeter. So in this way, we have completed our second lesson. And in this lesson, first of all, we have seen meaning of map. So now can you tell me what is the meaning of a map? A map is a drawing of the earth's surface or a part of it on a flat surface according to a scale. This is known as map. Then we have seen types of map. So there are three types of maps are given in our book: physical map, political map and thematic map. These three types of maps we have seen. Next we have seen language of map. So every map has colors, directions, sign, symbol and scale. This is called the language of map. Then we have seen the directions. So there are four main directions: north, south, east and west. These are the four main directions which were universally used. Then we have seen four sub-directions also. So what are the four sub-directions? First one, northeast. Second one, southeast. Third one, southwest. And the fourth one is northwest. So these are the four sub-directions. Then we have seen scale. So what is the scale? Scale can be defined as the ratio between the distance on the map and the distance on the ground. This is known as the scale. So 1 centimeter equals to 100 kilometer. If we see 1 centimeter on a map, so it shows the 100 kilometer of distance on the ground level. This is known as the scale. So a map without a scale is known as sketch, right? A map without a scale is called the sketch. Then the third one, we have seen the conventional signs or symbols. So different types of sign and symbols are used to show the various kinds of information on a map, right? So for example, two straight lines shows the metal road. and a small circle which is enclosed by a bigger circle shows the capital city. Likewise, suppose we have seen TO, that is shows us the telegraph office. Suppose we have seen there is a written PS, that shows us police station. Likewise, if we have seen RH, that RH shows us the rest house. So these all are the conventional symbols and the signs which show something on a map. So if we want to understand a map accurately, we will understand, first of all, we will understand all these conventional signs and symbols. If we understand these signs and symbols easily, if we remember all these signs, then it is easy for us to understand the language of a map. Then the fourth one, the last one, we have seen the colors, that different colors shows the different landforms on a map. Like blue color shows the water bodies, green color shows the lowlands, mountains shows in the brown color, and plateaus are shown in the yellow color. So in this way we have completed our second lesson, and the objective questions I will send you on your WhatsApp group. Thank you and have a good day.